Alright guys, Playboi Carti just dropped All Red. Yup, he finally did it, and it has a very insane reaction by fans, as expected. But there's still many questions. When will this album drop? What's it gonna sound like? Are there more singles? So I'm gonna talk about that, but even All Red dropping was a moment in and of itself. So I'm gonna go over the hype before it finally released, what I thought of the song, and the reaction to it. Let's get into it. Alright, so first of all, nobody had any clue if All Red was actually dropping. I feel like that's what kind of cemented the release as somewhat of a moment, if that makes sense. Because all these streamers like Boblam, Playboi Max, Kai Cenat, 42CEO, and all these fans on Twitter were like, okay, it's gonna drop, we think it's gonna drop. Carti's being active on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. But he's so wishy-washy that nobody knows if it's actually gonna drop. So I'm gonna play you this short clip of Playboi Max trying to figure out if the album's gonna drop, and it's actually hilarious.
Play that one more time.
Wait a minute. 3, 10. That's 13. 1, 0. Oh. Wait, hold on. So normally that's 10. Normally that's 10, but he's wearing a white tee here.
Yep. So we subtract 1.
With a cast. And why do you wear a cast? Because you lost something or broke something. So we got to subtract 1. He lost 1 arm.
So 9
minus
1.
13.
2024.
It's a Friday.
Music.
Like obviously they were trying to be funny, but that's really what fans are doing unironically on his subreddit and on the internet. They're just like coping so hard, like, oh, is this gonna happen? Blah, blah, blah. They just have no idea. Anyways, what threw people off even more is before he announced All Red officially, or the single dropped, he announced like merch and an album pre-order. So everyone thought, oh, he's actually just dropping clothes or something on his website, which he's done before. So this wouldn't be something super random. And this is why tons of people thought there was no way Carti was dropping, even after the bald white guy said, Playboi Carti music dropping tonight. Some dude named Hane. So after Carti dropped his merch bundle or whatever, by the way, this is a pre-order, everyone was like, all right, he's not dropping. And there's another Playboi Max clip that I'm gonna play that also perfectly captures how fans felt.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's happening?
Holy shit!
What's happening?
Oh god! Oh my fucking god!
No. Stop!
April 2020.
Since 2020!
No!
And then after all of those announcements, he made another announcement for the album. So he made an announcement for an announcement for another announcement. I'm not even joking. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of just funny at this point. But anyways, All Red did officially drop to Spotify, YouTube. And what made this even crazier is because if you were there right there the moment it was dropping, it didn't drop to all DSPs immediately. It dropped to YouTube first, and then it dropped on Spotify like 4 minutes later. Don't ask me why I know it dropped to Spotify 4 minutes later, but it did. So on stream, everyone was confused. They're like, wait, is he dropping? He's not dropping? They're like, oh man, he's not dropping. But they still had hope. So they waited a little bit and it dropped first on YouTube. And I'm not gonna lie, the reaction to this song was crazy. Pete 42 CEO. Boblam had like this nut face, the picture, like he orgasmed to the song. Funny as hell. But regardless of many fans think this was a good song, a lot of people just thought it was a Future song. Like all my friends who aren't like Carti fans like that just thought it was a Future song, especially when they heard the first snippet. And I'm not saying they thought it was Future rapping, they just thought it sounded a lot like Future. And look at this conspiracy theory Underground Sound posted as like rage bait. Kind of funny though. The fan DM'd crazy theory, but Street saying that it's actually Future rapping on the song. A couple days ago, Carti posted on his Instagram story, and the music playing was Dear Summer by Memphis Bleak. This track is unique in that it features Jay-Z, yet he's the only rapper on the track. Hov was also retired from rap at this time. I think Carti posting that song is a clue. He did a similar thing where he dropped a song with another rapper on it, Future. Basically, Carti is doing this to troll because the label forced them to drop a single. No, it's not happening. Just a joke. Anyways, another thing about All Red a lot of people don't know is that All Red is a really old song. Like there's a little video with Ken Carson from like the Teen X era. Like you can see Carti in it too, and there's like Bino from Homicide. And this is like Whole Lotta Red. This is like 2020-ish. This song was made like 4 years ago. And that actually goes into some of the critique that a lot of fans that just weren't Glazers were saying. Like for example, Well said, not gonna lie, All Red is 100% the worst song out of all his most recent drops, but still glad the rollout is starting. First of all, Gas Baby said, how can you say worst song when there's Backrooms? I agree. Ketamine is also kind of ass. The other thing is I just don't agree with him saying it's the worst song. All Red is actually a really, really, really good song. This song was hard. I was playing it in the car with a couple friends and we were like, wait a second, this song is because I was also playing it the day when it dropped, but sometimes just the day after, or when a song still has that earwormy feel in your ears and you just keep playing it back, you're like, oh, this is a good song. All Red is a really good song. It just, you know, the production is very similar to some A Whole Lot of Red because, you know, Filthy clearly did the drums and the melody was very similar and it was made around that time. So I think what a lot of fans are looking from Carti is not only a good song, but something that also pushes the boundaries of what he did before and just rap in general. Not to be like someone in the comments is gonna timestamp this and be like, he's doing tricks on it. Like, bro, shut the f. You guys know what I mean, right? You know, the song just wasn't that different. So I guess that's what a lot of people were thinking of. But of course, you know, Hunk said, new Carti's so good. And everyone was messing with the song originally. The song also got 12 million unfiltered streams in its first day out, which apparently is more than Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. I think Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us was dropped middle of the day. So maybe that's why. But I don't know if they're counting 24 hours or just that calendar day. But yeah, it's kind of the whole thing with the song. Carti also reposted a ton of people. He reposted Dabo, Playboi Max. Aiden Ross, and he reposted Aiden Ross and said, you don't have to like me, but I respect you for keeping it real. He said some just undeniable, and Aiden Ross tried to like do another stream with him. That's not happening. But yeah, so this promotion strategy by Carti is actually really smart. So basically, because Carti is so closed off that, you know, him reposting you or co-signing like a media personality is so valuable, and it's just such a big cosign that people go crazy over it. So much so that when he does something, they just react so over the top. You know, I feel like every reaction streamer reacted to Carti's All Red. Every media personality in this scene is speaking about it. It's just crazy. But anyways, that's not all. Carti also posted a supposed album cover. And immediately everybody started saying, yo, a ton of people have done this already. Obviously, it's inspired by Lil Wayne's dedication tape. And there's Uno's, and there's Lancey's. And people were even saying, but when Osama-san takes inspo, we get think pieces. All right. And because I Am Music was so heavily inspired by Lil Wayne's dedication, it actually makes some sense that the cover art for the album also takes direct inspiration. That makes sense. But anyways, it was very clear that by posting this with the parental advisory sign, Carti was testing the waters with the album cover. And he very clearly and very soon understood that this could not be the album cover because they absolutely cooked him for the cover art. I'm not even gonna go over it, just everyone agreed that it was not that great. So Carti, and he's smart for doing this, quickly shut up that conversation and said, this is not and never was my official cover. Okay, bro. And by the way, what's really funny is a lot of people thought that Uno the activist was the inspiration for this, and the guy like deleted the tweet. I don't know why, but like this user's deleted the tweet, just makes shit way funnier. Some other extra news is that Benji Bluebills wished Carti a happy birthday. Nice. And there's also a custom Pele Pele jacket. That's like a fashion brand that a bunch of like old school rappers have repped, like 50 Cent, his group G Unit, Dr. Dre, Ludacris, Usher, back in the day. And Carti's kind of been on like this vintage wave, I guess you could say, recently. Kind of like bringing back trends with, you know, the backwards jerseys, etc. Anyways, that's all I gotta cover for this event. As to when the album's dropping, I think it's gonna drop very soon. I don't think he can wait that long. Or he's either gonna drop the album like a week or 2 weeks from now, or he's gonna go Ghost again, and then Ghost is in a couple months. I think it's just gonna drop Christmas or December time. Max January 2025. If he drops 2025, it's just gonna be like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, I'm sure the music's gonna be good, but did we really have to wait that long? That's all I gotta say. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and see you tomorrow. Bye.